Welcome to Social Elo Ministries, where we are committed to glorifying God while exposing the devil. This won't be as scriptural as in times past, because I'm going to share a little bit of my story with you. But this is based on your growth. Very little growth occurs in your comfort zone. So you have to learn to step outside of your comfort zone if you want to grow. While your comfort zone may sustain you, it won't really improve you. And I'll take it back to weight training. It's one of the passions I've had throughout my life. There have been times I've gotten away from it, but it's one of my life's passions. And I remember in high school, I had a friend whose name was Robert Walker. We used to call him Robbie. My high schools were about 20 miles away from our house, and I grew up in Jamaica, so it was about 20 miles, give or take. And Robbie lived in a place called Arokabesa, and this is in Jamaica. After our summer break, went back to high school, and Robbie was almost unrecognizable. He had grown several inches. His shoulders shot out on both sides as if they're in different time zones. And his forearms were probably about the size of my thighs at that time. I remember there was a shop close by the high school, and it had a weight bench. I remember a couple of us went there and first started doing bench presses. But I didn't grow as rapidly as Robbie did. I remember my first gym, so to speak, was actually at my grandmother's house. She was having a new section added onto her house, and there were cinder blocks. And I put them on a scale, found out the cinder blocks were about 25 pounds each. And then there was a steel bar. It was just a steel pipe, about 2 inches in diameter. And I'd, for example, put those cinder blocks on a bar, and I'd do squats. And it was good foundation. But again, growth did not come easy for me. I had to work real hard. Then I moved to the United States, joined the military. Then I had real weights, even though I had a gym that I used to go to before I joined the military. My first real gym. But again, the growth didn't come easily. When I joined the military, I was still skinny. I was what you call a hard gainer. I remember for a 4-year period, I was working out hard, and I was stuck at 169 pounds. I was getting stronger, but I wasn't getting bigger. But I had to keep on working. And one of the things I realized as a hard gainer was that I would have to work harder than everyone else. While some people can seemingly walk by weights and get bigger, I had to give 100%. Today, I'm not skinny like I used to be, but whenever I go to the gym, I still have the mentality of the skinny young man who gave so much and had so little to show in return. But it's also an example that hard work and dedication won't necessarily get you anywhere. Those things are great, but we truly need God's grace. But we have to be willing to work hard. We have to be willing to get outside our comfort zone. With me, in order to get muscles to grow, there's some body parts, they grow real easily for me. But for the most part, it is tough. And then there are a few that are just downright stubborn. But I have to go outside my comfort zone even more with those body parts to force them to grow, to give them a reason to get stronger. To give them a reason to get stronger. And none of that is going to happen in my comfort zone. I'll also tell you this. There's a thing as doing too little and too much. Being in a comfort zone is between there. And when I say comfort zone, it's not really a comfortable place. It's not a comfort zone like we typically expect. It is a place where we can put out maximum effort to get maximum return for our efforts. In the place where we do too little, no growth is going to occur. That is a true comfort zone. That is when stuff truly doesn't happen. There's a place where we do too much, because as with everything, there's a point of diminished returns where it doesn't matter how much we give. And when it comes to the weight training example I'm giving, if you're in a place where you do too much, you may end up getting injured. But somewhere between doing too little, which is a comfort zone, and doing too much is a place where we can give maximum effort. With time, dedication, and definitely God's grace, we can progress. We can progress. Get out of your comfort zone if you want to grow.